Hello, welcome back for more EU4. We were going to immediately go back in on Palestine again, but as you can see, the Belearics beat us to it. So instead, we were exploring other opportunities, and I found out that France is in such a bad position right now that they actually won't defend Catalonia at the moment. And we could call in our allies to be able to take Sardinia and Ibiza back, and maybe even take some of this land that they took from the Hafsids in North Africa, since that'll be next on our mission tree anyways. Otherwise, we were mostly just waiting out the truce with Palestine, which expires in October of 1442. It is currently March of 1442, so we're 2 years before the normal vanilla start date. So when we declare this war, the only ally of theirs that's going to come in is Nice. No, it's Nice, where we can bring in the Byzantines and Castile. Will outnumber them just incredibly. I'm gonna make Sasser here the war goal, since I can just boop straight across to it. Take that no problem. Their army is still in dang ol' Sus. It's in Sus. So we're gonna just go ahead and pop it off. Just go ahead and pop her off, bud. Oh yes, we also built our first heavy ship fleet, so we're gonna be sending that around to do a little bit of that, to do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling. And now send them straight across to occupy Sardinia and begin the war in earnest. We've still got our other two armies garrisoning Palestine. I have no intentions of sending them back over unless I need them. Yeah, you can get stuck on this fort forever for all I care, because I'm just gonna do a little defensive edict. It's called We Do a Little Defensive Edict. Alright boys, island hopping warfare in the Med. Let's go. We're even gonna kill their rebels for them on Ibiza. And in exchange, we take Ibiza for ourselves. Simple trade. Good trade. Good trade for us. Not so much for them. Good trade for us. Oh, buddy, we already got 10% war score. This is gonna get brutal. I mean, obviously, they're just going to get trounced by Castile on the mainland. And I'm okay with that. I am A-okay with that. And we have started saving up for the next tech, even though we're about 12 years ahead, being that this is the one that will enable our first set of actual ideas. It won't just be the early ones, it'll be the actual idea list at that point, so we can take exploration ideas early and get a very good head start on colonization. Because I'm thinking we want to take a bunch of these islands just to delay everybody else from getting to the New World, and then start worming our way down the African coast. Take like Sierra Leone here, West Africa, Congo, South Africa, Madagascar, and then we can start hopping our way over here to like the Spice Islands and everything. And then maybe even hit America from the other side. We'll see though, we'll see. We shall see, because eventually, we're going to want to expand further into Italy. What I'm really waiting for on that is the Holy Roman Empire to have the... Yep, we've got the Italian Wars, and then the Holy Roman Empire will kind of start losing control over Italy a little bit, and that'll give us more opportunity to exploit the situation. Alright. Well, we'll be temporarily lifting the blockade on, or no, never mind. That's my heavy ship fleet. I was looking at the wrong fleet. Disregard. Alright, so the Belearics here took this stuff, which, yeah, we can take that from them, but I also want to take these 3 provinces that I have claims on from them as well. I actually have claims on these 2 as well. Take these ones from Palestine, and then we'll take Aleppo and all the rest of Syria from the Belearics a little later. Alright, so we're just gonna go and occupy Ibiza now, since that's our core. Land. Land and kill. Kill, 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 kill. Crush them, crush them, crush them. If I were to simultaneously redeclare on Palestine, who all would come in on that? No one. And they have no army. It's just free real estate. It's literally free real estate. It's literally free real estate. Alright. That's those Catalonian rebels taken care of. We'll just quickly occupy Ibiza. And then we will start in on occupying their North African territories. So I know that's where their army's at anyways. And they're kind of trapped there now. Oh no, whole Palestinian 1K got blasted there. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, now, right meow, we're going to get back on the boats in the Barbary Coast. And we're gonna go straight occupying Tunis. Straight occupying their Tunis. Yeah, even though I don't have the permaclaims on it yet, it would probably behoove me to take at least a province or 2 of this in the war. Just, you know, deny anyone else swooping in and trying to take it now that Catalonia is weak. So their armies are over here trying in vain to occupy Castilian territory. That's cute. We've got to remember to actually move our armies up in Palestine. Let's move the fleets in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and occupy Sus. Because these Catalonians have been acting quite sus. And they need to be taught a lesson. They need to be taught a little lesson. Alright, you don't ally with the French. And then expect them to actually defend you. That's silly. Oh, sure, I'll spend all of my money on starting to upgrade Jerusalem. Specifically because Jerusalem gives some pretty crazy global modifiers, especially once it's fully upgraded. We are also working on upgrading the wonder at or no, we finished actually getting the level 2 upgrade to the Malta forts. I don't really care that much about the province modifiers, but what I do care about is global modifier. War score cost versus other religions minus 15%. This is one of the big reasons we flipped Orthodox. We fight any of the Western European powers, we're getting that war score versus other religions. We fight anybody in the Middle East, we're getting the war score versus other religions. The only people we're not going to be getting better war score against is like Byzantium and Russia. At the moment. It's playing 5D chess, boys. Alright, it's playing some 5D chess. Has nothing to do with the fact that, I go to an Orthodox church. No. Has nothing to do with that. And we are still building a few more heavy ships. So I'm gonna go ahead and dock the heavy ship fleet. We really don't need it right now. And the blockades really aren't doing it that much because we're already just going to occupy all their territory anyways. Ain't that big of a deal. So let that occupy. Let's check on the Sneeds here in Palestine. Beautiful. We've already occupied everything. We're occupying the last province that we actually want to take from them right now. Oh, Lord. Rebels in Hungary. You better go take care of that. I don't want to have to take care of it for you. Alright. Palestine, you want out of this? Good. Good. Core it all. Core it all. And now we can finish the mission, King of Jerusalem. We have captured Jerusalem. The holy city is ours, and Christians around the world rejoice at the good news. This is a glorious day in the history of Naples. The city is ours. The Knights Templar Mercenary Company becomes available for hire. They do not cost army professionalism. We gain a stab and 20 prestige. Beautiful. Beautiful. We love to see it. We love to see it. Now we just need to secure the Mediterranean by, finishing this war with Catalonia. And, then everything will be Gucci there. We will get our claims on Aragon and on North Africa. But we're not going to go after Aragon right now, obviously, just because I'm currently allied with Castile. We'll betray them later, obviously, but want things to be a little easier for now having allies, especially considering how hostile like France has been. We've had some big hostile enemies, so we want to have some big angry friends. Simple as. This stuff I'm just going to transfer occupation of to Castile. Anything that we end up occupying in Spain, in Aragon, in Catalonia, whatever, we're just going to transfer it to Castile. We don't want it right now. It would just cause problems between us and our ally, which we do not want. We do not want. Let's pull people back to where they have more supply limit, eh? I mean, we'll still be ready for any rebellions that pop up just by having these armies close by. And I took the Inquisitor for the missionary strength, specifically because we're going to be converting these provinces, and we're going to have to convert all the provinces that we take from Catalonia. I mean, these ones are still Sunni, because it's not been very long since they took them. Yeah, all this stuff is still Sunni. But Sardinia is Catholic. Ibiza is still Orthodox. Now we have started culture converting the Balearics to Neapolitan. And we're doing that in Corsica as well. And we did start a couple culture conversions here in Anatolia. We're going to start slowly converting all these Turkish provinces to Greek. That just seems the right thing to do. Pushing the Turks out, bringing the Greeks back in, alright? In before some Turkish nationalists come in here. It's just game, it's just video game. Okay? Alright. Looks like almost all of Aragon is occupied, just a couple sieges they gotta wait out. We have sieged down Kiev. We'll start occupying a lot of this. We'll make sure that Castile gets at least a couple provinces that they have claims on, or cores on, in this war. We'll make sure they get the gold province, how about that? But I want to take a lot of the war score this time around. This time around, I'm taking a lot of the war score. I want my islands. I want North Africa. We want it. We need it, precious. Naples must grow large, precious. I told myself I wouldn't do the Gollum voice anymore, but, you know, I tell myself a lot of things. I tell myself I'm gonna stop, you know, sinning the same sins that I sin every week, and I still end up doing it. Us human beings are such silly creatures. We love self-sabotage. We absolutely love the self-sabotage. It's one of our favorite things. Alright, bring the heavy ship fleet back out, because I'm about to kick their fleet back out into the ocean again. Out into the Med. Out in the Gulf of Gabon. I don't care what it's actually called. In this house, we call it the Gulf of Gabon. It was a quick and easy fight. Send the galleys and transports fleet back to repair. Wow, they're already at 98, 99. It's Jover Catalonia, bros. It's never been more over for Catalonia. It's what you get for putting your putting all your chips on France, alright? No. I haven't looked at... I'm actually #1 great power right now. That is surprising. Very surprising. Last time I checked, we were like #4. Probably because France had such a big downfall. France was #1 for most of this. I can understand why China... I was going to say China is usually #1 unless they fall apart. Well, I hate to break it to you. Manchu's actually formed though, so maybe we might see a Qing. We might see a Qing rise up. Qing dynasty rise up. We might, but who knows? The AI in this game is so wonderful and predictable, you know? Oh, now they want peace. Now you want peace. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. I was never interested in peace. Oh, no, you're getting... Oh, Nice wants out of the war. Well, Nice wants out of the war. Well, now it's just you, Catalonia. It's just you, buddy. You're on your own. You're on your own and lonesome. Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Maybe you should be reconsidering the decisions that led you up to this point. But it's too late for you. It's far too late for you. You should have figured it out years ago. You could have been my ally against these North Africans, but instead you chose to ally with France and greedily try and take it all for yourself. Well, well, well. This is the reward. This is the reward you get. Okay, so we can... I'm gonna commission the same icon again to keep unrest down. Yeah, we're still at war. We'll finish this war up real quick. Speaking of such. Speaking of such. Wouldn't it be funny if I had enough war score to just landlock Catalonia in here? Just give him a complete landlock into North Africa. That'd be really funny. There we go. We're farming a little naval tradition while we're here. We do a little farming. It's called we do a little farming. Alright, we got our cores on our new holdings in Palestine. Let's start sending in the missionaries. And now we got the good old unconditional surrender. The good old unconditional surrender has come. It's beautiful. Love to see it. So let's quickly piece out the loot here, because we got, we did yoink a few ships from these bad boys. Now, first thing, all of Sardinia, take back Ibiza. We give at least one province to Castile. Now let's see how much we could get away with taking in North Africa here. Alright, still no Europeans on the coalition here. That's what we like to see, alright? Oh my god, I can do it. I can landlock them in here. You fools. And I guess we'll give one more province to Castile. A little bit of money. Call it good. What a beautiful war, boys. What a beautiful, beautiful war. We're not going to be able to core all of it immediately, but we can now take all those permaclaims. And now we've got all these permaclaims on North Africa. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. However, if I'm not careful right now, we could very easily explode with how much overextension we just took. So we're gonna immediately provoke a revolt in Palestine to violently put it down, to with extreme prejudice put it down. I could send one more missionary. Alright, good. Now the immediate threat of revolt in Palestine is gone, we're just going to, well, sit on it. We're gonna sit on it, let these cores, be made. Let, everybody get back home. Let everything stabilize out and get started on all these religious conversions we're gonna have to do. And we'll be back, well, as usual, when we have something interesting to report on. Alright, well, it hasn't been too long, but we just got called into another war by Castile. They're going in on Magrawas. And they called us in, but this little guy right here, Gerba, joined the war, and we have a claim on them, so, sucks to suck, pal. Time to get owned. Time to get absolutely owned. The Hamadids are also in here, but I don't really share a border with them, so I don't really care about taking anything from them right now. But hey, a free chance to take out this one province minor, I'll take it. I'll take it, even though we're already dangerously overextended. We'll take it. But it's pretty much just gonna be, you know, sieging them down and waiting. They're trying to siege down this, but they don't even have enough men. It's pathetic. 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 So since this ain't gonna be much of a fight, I'm not really gonna cover it that much. Just know that we're gonna be taking this island. And otherwise we're still gonna be just trying to get everything stabilized and waiting to see if we're gonna provoke revolts or if we're going to oh, we're definitely gonna provoke revolts. We're definitely gonna provoke a revolt in the Hafsids and in Sardinia. We're gonna have to provoke a few of them likely, so we'll probably be back when we're ready to provoke the first revolt. Oh, a bunch of truces just expired. We're went ahead and sieged down Gerba. We're heading in on these guys right here who finally got enough men to actually start sieging that. But Castile's already sieging down their homeland, so that shouldn't be an issue. However, now that that has been taken care of, I am going to go ahead and provoke. Never mind, I forgot we're at war. We're gonna take a tech. We're gonna take the dip tech. We're just gonna go ahead and take the diplo tech ahead of time. We're gonna take all 3 techs ahead of time, actually. We're gonna wait for this war to be finished. We're gonna wait for Castile to siege that down and finish out this war. Well, and siege that down too. And then we will be provoking revolt if the revolt doesn't pop first. So once again, we'll be back when that's ready to pop. Oh, well, never mind. No, it's just Mahdia. It's just Mahdia, which we got R1 province from them. We'll go ahead and start coring that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Progress. We love to see it. Big Naples. Master of the Med. It's exactly what we wanted. And now soon we'll be master of North Africa as well. We're going to make the Mediterranean a Neapolitan lake. We're still at war, so we can't provoke it. Oh no, Eretna insulted us. Whatever shall we do? Ignore. Other than completely ignore them. Oh. Yeah, I definitely want to provoke the Hafsids ASAP. So, Castile, if you could finish this up real quick. You could just finish up that one siege, and then we can finish this war out, huh? We've got almost every single age ability for that we can get for Age of Discovery already in 1446. In 1446. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Catalonia is now going in on Tugort. Oh, you fools. You're just gonna make it easier for me to take stuff from you. Silly, silly, silly. Alright, there we go. Total victory. Total victory in that war. Let's provoke the revolt. And then go back and beat the ever-living crap out of them. Let's do it. Let's go. January 1447. We want to keep converting. Now that we've got a second missionary, we want to use him. Of course, my general dies right as the battle starts. Well, that means we take way more casualties than we should have. Love this game. I think we'll station the first army here for now anyways. Now, I always recruit my generals from here, so because it seems like I always get better generals from recruiting them from this screen. I don't know why, just seems like it. Seems like every time I, you know, like, roll a new leader from here, I get a crap one. Every single time. Without fail. Now, other revolts, there's nobody else we could provoke right now. We'll be able to provoke Mahdia here soon. And then we'll probably be able to provoke Kabylia. And that'll probably be it. I did one harsh treatment on Logodoro, and now it's not looking like they're gonna revolt super quickly. Getting some more of our cores done. That'll help the unrest situation quite a bit. And then we're just saving up for the mill tech, and we're gonna have to start saving for the admin tech, so no more wars for a little while. No more wars for a little while, no more taking territory for a little while, because we are gonna need that admin power to get the tech, so we can get the idea, and then we're gonna need Diplo power to, oh, damn it, I can't even look at it yet, for the exploration ideas. Tonisi is now a core. Beautiful. I'm not going to seize land right now just because, like, the loyalty's not there, and we've already got a lot of crown land. I haven't handed out that many privileges because we haven't really needed them. The other ones we really needed are the, like, governing capacity. Then I took the PowerPoint from each one of them, so we get, you know, the religious state, monthly admin power, primacy of the nobility, monthly mill power, and land of commerce for monthly diplo power. My brain's not working today, so bear with me. Beautiful. We're getting them conversions done skis. The Sunni provinces are going to take longer, but hey, it is what it is. Why are you not drilling? Drill, baby, drill. I'm surprised we were able to take that much of North Africa from Catalonia in one war. This much of, like, Tunisia and all that. And the next time we go to war with them, we'll be able to take probably all of this. And Spain will be able to take more of their home territory. It's beautiful. We love to see it. We love to see it. Now, I do, at some point, want to take these permaclaims from the Belearics here. Just to have a nicer looking border right here. just to get that nice looking border. Alright, we got the mill tech, which means we get a new unit. I always take Galaglas infantry for the offensive pips. We are at 81%, almost 82% army professionalism already, which is real rad. Real rad. But since we need to save up and everything, and it's just going to be stabilizing for a little while here, we're going to come back when we have something else to report on. Alright, we're ready to provoke another revolt. This one, the Kabila revolt, Independence revolt. We're going to go ahead and provoke that one right now. And watch them get absolutely mangled. Beautiful, and he gets Cruel Tactician from it. Even better. Even better. And then as soon as this one hits, Formatia hits 50%, we'll be popping that one too. Even though we took a little bit of, we took a handful of casualties here, but we got plenty of manpower right now. So I'm not terribly worried about it. Not terribly worried about it. 40% still, come on. Come on, you know you want to rebel. You know you want to rebel against me, come on. Maybe if I start converting Gerba, it'll accelerate things here. Come on, give me 50%. Beautiful. The quicker we get the unrest situation control in these provinces, we will be having a much better time. See? There we go. Now, Gabon is the only place that wants independence, and it'll take them forever to do that. Maybe we should actually send an army to deal with this Hungarian rebel situation, but it's just so silly. It's just so silly. Hungary at this point is almost just becoming a drain on my resources. Oh, they're going in on Tahert, and Tahert is allied with Libya. I guess we'll accept. I guess we gotta. I guess we gotta. Perfect timing for Castile to call me into another war, huh? Alright, get here real quick. We're gonna make Libya our main effort here. I think Castile can handle Tahert on their own. And I don't think yeah, I don't really have claims on this stuff. But I've got claims on all this. What? Not these two. But I got claims on these 4 provinces. Sirte, Misrata, Tarabulus, and Zawara. Send out the fleet. Because we do a little blockading. It's called we do a little blockading. Yeah, Castile's already handling Tahert. Tahert. So we'll probably gain some more provinces. It won't be that much of a strain. We're already almost to getting the admin tech. So if we could actually get the admin tech before this war is over, that'd be wunderbar. Our PowerPoint generation here, our mana generation, whatever, will get a lot better when the Queen Consort quits being the regent and Carlo here takes his rightful place as king. Because he's a 4... What was he? 466? Yeah, 466. She's a 162. And there goes the spawning of the Renaissance. And it spawned in Napoli. That's what's up, tubes. free idea slot. We are going to take Exploración. And we can immediately take Quest for the New World. Which means we are going... It's almost like I've had this fleet prepared for a while for a reason. Ain't that crazy? Start sending our explorer out. Oh. They think they wanted the smoke, but they didn't. And hopefully we can get the idea for a colonist real quick so we can start colonizing like Madeira, the Canaries, the Azores. Stuff like that. This is where a bunch of my wife's ancestors came from, was the Azores. Well, I mean, they came from Portugal originally, obviously, but then to here. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I find genealogy and ancestry really, really interesting. Alright, now. Lucky for me, my family kept exquisite records going back at least a couple hundred years. Exquisite genealogical record in my family. At least on one side. Alright. We gotta siege down Tarabulus here. Their capital. Oh god, Ferrara spawned the Protestant Reformation? Disgusting. Protestants in Italy in 1450? This is both an incredibly blessed and cursed timeline so far. Incredibly blessed that, you know, Christians have reclaimed the Holy Land and most of Anatolia, but incredibly cursed that the Protestant Reformation pops in 1450 in Italy. We do have Blessed Big Bavaria, though. That is Blessed Big Bavaria that took all of Brandenburg for some reason. And massive, massive Teutonic Order. Massive Teutonic Order. That which will actually be quite a threat for us because they're Catholic, of course, and we are Orthodox. And now our heavy ship fleet, including the flagship, which I put mass load cannons, standardized signal book, and captain's log on for the naval tradition, the movement speed, and of course, more cannons. More cannons. It's canon that I have more cannons on my flagship. Tee-hee. At this point, it's just waiting out some sieges. Making sure that no more revolts are gonna pop immediately. Nope. Me still just not wanting to have to deal with these damn Hungarian revolts. Me kind of halfway wishing they would win and just like get rid of my PU on them so that I don't have to deal with it. Oh, there's the siege. Alright, let's... Castile got in there first. Yeah, whatever. We'll let them siege it down. We have claims on it, so if they respect our claims on it, cool. If not, whatever. I don't think they're gonna take it this war anyways. So... is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, they are respecting my claim. Very neat. Oh my god, my generals and admirals are dropping like flies. And my naval tradition kind of sucks right now, so I get crap admirals. Speaking of such, where's my dang explorer? Explorer! Is there really nothing else you can explore right now? Yeah. Oh, well, once we grab some of these islands, we'll have a lot more colonial range. Well, we won't have more range, but we'll be out further, which will give us more range. You get what I mean, damn it. Libya's getting taken out by their own rebels. They let the rebels win, then killed the rebels. Lamau. Lamau. Oh, this war's about to be over anyways. 97%. So it looks like North Africa is going to be the split domain of Castile and Naples. For now. Not saying we're going to be allies with Castile forever. Especially if they want to drag us into wars when we specifically don't want to be in a war. That's the quickest way. That is disgusting. Speaking of not wanting to be allies with Castile anymore. Oh, that is gross. Why would you do this to me? That is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Well, as soon as the truce is up, we can just redeclare on Libya for Tarabulus. But still, I gotta have this gross little border for now. But I think with all this expansion we've done, I think this is a good place to leave off for today. We've been going hard. We've been going a while. So thanks everybody for coming out. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.